your hostess with the mostest, Jennifer, as always. Welcome back. So, sorry for a second video today. Once again, I was really not expecting to do a second video. But I just got back from lunch with a couple of my girls, and then afterwards, my girl Jory and I did a little shopping. We went to Goodwill and Half Price Books. So I have a massive haul. This is probably the biggest haul I have ever done for this channel or ever in my life. So it's pretty big. But let's crack into it. Let's see what I picked up today. Let's start off with Goodwill. Now I've said in the past, like, Goodwill, usually, at least the Goodwill right by me, doesn't have like the biggest selection of movies, but I went there today with Jory. We went there first. We actually both found a pretty good chunk of movies. So let me show you what I perceived. Now, I think all of these, yes, I think they were all like $2 a piece that I ended up picking up. So the first set of movies that I picked up, 3 movies actually, I saw, and I know I just got one, I think it was in one of the pop-up packs, I think a recent pop-up pack, I got one of these, saw 3 more of these at Goodwill, and I had literally Sarah's 1228 in the back of my head, screaming from Canada to me going, buy them! Buy them! So these I kind of picked up for myself, but also for Sarah 1228, because I know she would appreciate that I picked these up. And they are, first one is Gamera, Guardian of the Universe. I still haven't watched the one that we got. I'm still trying to catch up on stuff, but second one is Gamera, Revenge of Iris. So, yeah. Third one is Gamera, Attack of the Legion, or Attack of Legion. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty, like, stoked about, like, checking these out now. You know, really checking out the first one and the ones that I have. So, yeah. So let's see what else I got from Goodwill. Next one up, it looks like one of those really god-awful, cheesy movies, kind of like something that we would get in horror pack, like one of those crazy, cheesy ones, like Prison of the Dead, or Prisoners of the Dead, or something, or just something along that line, so I'm not expecting much, but for $2, I figured I'd get it, and that is Severed Forest of the Dead. Watch, now that I have this, we're probably going to get this in an upcoming horror pack or something. That would be my luck. But, you know, I mean, look at that cover. That cover alone looks cheap. I'm just saying. So, next one up is a double feature, and it is the Telltale Hearts. And you can't really see, but the second one is Chiller. Sorry guys, I probably should have taken off the sticker first. It's not coming off that well, but the second one is Chiller. Right there for you, so I'm not, like, lying to you guys, you know. So, you figure $1 a piece for those movies. Next one up, I figure I have the second one, may as well get the first one, and that is Scary Movie. I mean, these are just, like, they're just a fun, good time. I mean, they're not, like, anything spectacular, but, like, the first couple of Scary Movies, I kind of like just for a good laugh, but whatever. Next one up is one that I saw there, and I was like, huh, this looks like it's right up my alley, so I'm going to check it out. And it's from, the History Channel, and that is The Haunted History of Halloween. So I'm pretty excited to check this one out. I mean, it's only like 15 minutes, but whatever. Whatevers. But yeah. You know? This is why I like going to, like, Goodwill and Half Price Books and stuff, because you find stuff like that. Next one up is a movie that I actually do already own, but it's more of like the updated version. So I wanted to get a copy that wasn't as updated, and you'll kind of understand what I mean by that. The movie that I picked up was The Warriors, and this version looks like it came out in 2000, so this was before like the revamped version. So like anyone who has the one that I have, which I should have grabbed before I did this. So, like, this is the one I currently have, which I'm obviously gonna keep. But like this one has like the storybook or the comic book elements and stuff, and like some of the shots kind of done in the comic book setting. This one, as far as I know, I don't think it does, because I think that was the first. This was the first time that the director kind of did it the way he wanted it to be. So I've always kind of wanted to have like both versions just to have, you know. I know some people, a lot of guys would get that of why I got this one. I know some people would be like, who cares? Like, one version is enough. Not necessarily. So last one up from Goodwill. One that I've been wanting to get forever. Kind of wish I would have picked up the Blu-ray version, but they didn't have the Blu-ray version. But I have a copy for myself that I bought for $2 till I actually get the upgrade to a Blu-ray one, and that is the classic Mars Attacks. So this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be popping in soon. Crazy fun time. Love this movie. It's great. Love it. So those were the Goodwill. Sorry, I forgot which place it was. They moved those. So the second batch is from Half Price Books. I love Half Price Books, but as I've said before, they're a little overpriced on their items, but they always deliver on the goods, so that's why I kind of go there. So I bought a bunch of stuff from Goodwill. Let me show you first the vinyls that I picked up. I only got 2 vinyls, both by the same artist. First one up is Glenn Frey, No Fun Allowed. I still miss Glenn Frey, let me tell ya. Still do. Second one up is Glenn Frey, The All-Nighter. I mean, I love Glenn Frey. I think he was amazing. Incredibly sexy. I feel like in the 80s he suddenly had gotten sexy compared to the 70s. I'm just saying. But whatever. Alright, so those were the 2 albums. Let's crack into what movies I ended up getting. Alright. So I basically got a mix of things, kind of like with the Goodwill haul. I got some things that I'd never seen before, other things that I really wanted in my collection. Same thing with the Half Price Books. Couple of things that I really wanted in my collection, other things that I kind of saw and caught my eye, and I'm like, I'll, invest and check out. Some of them I'm not expecting to be really good. Perfect example, first movie up, which is Ouija Summoning, The Summoning. I'm not expecting anything from this. I've kind of gotten to a point where maybe I have a slight addiction to the Ouija movies, even though they're crap. Most of them are crap. I see a new Ouija movie, and I'm like, I want to see what this one's all about. Like, I know there's a Ouija Experiment number 4. I just saw that the other day. So if I come across it, deuces, I'll probably get it. So that's the first one. Second one is another one that, like, I feel like I've heard or at least seen kind of floating around, like, among the Facebook groups. Of course, it's a sticker that I forgot to take off. And I'm burping. But that movie is Amusements. Never heard of it. I'm not expecting, like, anything spectacular from this at all. But, you know what? fun, good times, you know, the way I see it. So, yeah, you know. Next one up, actually, next two up. We're actually, because I know they're more on the expensive side, um, aside from two other movies. But I didn't mind paying a little bit more. Like, one was like 12.50 bucks. The other was, I think, $10. But they're both sealed and everything and, like, brand new. So I was like, okay, they're still brand new technically, so. But the first one up, it has Natasha Henstring, Lin Shaye, and Dominique Swan. One that I don't think I've ever heard of, but Lin Shaye you can't go wrong with, and that is Black Room, The Black Room. So, yeah, a stylish, tense, captivating, and fun and instant classic. Okay. When you say it's an instant classic, it's probably not going to be an instant classic. Just saying. I think this might have been. Yes, I think this was the 12.50 buck one. And I just saw that this came out last year. So once again, it's sealed. So for 12.50 bucks, I'm really not going to be like griping on it. The next one was like $10, but it's sealed and everything, and it is slipcover. And that is The Dead Room. Once again, never even heard of it. Plus, Scream Factory release. Inspired by 1970s urban legend, this atmospheric nerve shredder follows two scientists, Jed Brophy and Jeffrey Thomas, and a young psychic, Laura Peterson, as they travel to the countryside to investigate mysterious occurrences at a remote farmhouse. Skepticism, I can't even talk today, quickly turns to terror as the researchers' presence unsettles a seriously angry demonic presence possessing the home. Upping the white-knuckle suspense with visceral camera work and unsettling sound design, The Dead Room creates a sense of palpable danger lurking in every corner and hallway. Okay, I mean, once again, probably nothing absolutely great, but hello. What is a haul without getting at least a couple of things that you have never seen before? That's kind of the fun for it for me, you know? Next one up is one that is a very beloved movie. I know it's not a horror movie, it's more of sci-fi. I know we just got the third one and a documentary to go along with the third one in a pop-up pack a while ago. I'm so fond of the first one, but that is Starship Troopers. This was actually on TV within like the last month or so. I was watching it and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, it is just as fun as I remember. So this is definitely one that is a proud addition to my collection. It's one I've wanted for years now, but yeah. So next one up is one I technically do have, but it's in like those like multi-feature packs, and I really did want one that was kind of like its own standalone and everything, and that is Fright Night. This really doesn't have much, really almost anything in the way of like special features, but I mean, I'm not even gonna like complain. I mean, is there really any version of this that has been released that has any sort of decent like special features? I'm not even sure. Let me know, you guys, because I really have no idea. But next one up is one that I know it's not like the best at all, but there's something about it that I always loved as a kid. I really enjoyed as a kid. I guess, you know, just that like childhood association with this movie that I saw, and I was like, and that is Stephen King's Sometimes They Come Back. And plus, too, I remember growing up as a kid, there was a period with me where Tim Matheson, I had like the biggest crush on Tim Matheson. So like this, Buried Alive and stuff, Drop Dead Fred I need to get. You know, I was just like, I would ate those movies up because I was so obsessed with Tim Matheson. I know that's weird. God, you guys are learning so much about, like, my love interests growing up. Let's see. Let's see. So, Shawn Michaels, that's pretty much a given. Tim Matheson, Ray Liotta, like, I've got some weird ass, like, crushes growing up. Weird, man. Whatever, y'all do too. Next one is definitely an upgrade for myself, for this movie. And I kind of, because they had a couple of different, Blu-ray options for this movie. I specifically went for this one because of, like, it's one of those, like, digibooks. Digibooks, right? Yeah. And that is The Exorcist on Blu-ray. I do have The Exorcist, but it's on DVD, and that was, like, the DVD that I have is literally one of the first DVDs I'd ever bought, like, way back in the day, so, but yeah, hello, Blu-ray, and this one I think was, like, $10, I think, but whatever, so, and this does, I know it has the extended director's cut, and then the theatrical version, the original theatrical version, so kind of like 2 movies in one, so I was kind of like, okay, plus it's got, like, you know, our little book and everything in here, so, yeah, so those are the movies. I have 2 more items, couple of, like, little, series. First one up was only $15, which I was kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be more than the other one. This is from, the Shout Factory release of this, that came out not that long ago, and that is Freaks and Geeks. I know my sister has, like, the original, release of it, so hers is from, like, ages and ages ago. Anyone who has not seen Freaks and Geeks, first off, what is wrong with you? Secondly, you're probably the reason why that the show got canceled. Thirdly, watch this damn show. I'm just saying. Especially too, I mean, all of you guys, you're my little freaks and geeks out there, and I love you. You guys would like this. So, yeah. So, God, I'm so excited to crack into this. So there's that one. And uno more, you guys. This one I was actually surprised because this was more than the Freaks and Geeks one at $20. But yeah, and this does have a few special features. I think this will actually bring back a lot of memories for you guys, whether you liked it or not. But that is the complete series of Mr. Bean. I freaking love this show. I think a lot of people right now are probably gonna, like, recall the one where he takes his date to a movie and they're watching, like, one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. So I feel like that's one that's commonly, like, remembered among the horror community. But let me go ahead and read real quick. I know this is running a little long, but let me run through the special features. So we have The Story of Bean, a 40-minute documentary, never before seen on TV sketches, Bus Stop and Library, comic relief skits, Blind Date, and Treville and Bean, Mr. Bean, the animated series trailer, Rowan Atkins biography and filmography, interactive menus, and scene selections. So, you guys, that is what I picked up today. My very unexpected haul, my massive haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I will get around soon to doing some, like, reviews on these and everything. But till next time, as always, guys, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.